Hey, Scott, how's it going? Hey, James, how you doing? Glad you made the live. So let's see, 907 hit the board today, Missouri evening draw. Good on vacation. Okay, well, thank you for taking some of your vacation time to come to the live. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying it. Uh, but on the 709, it was 907, and some subscribers hit it because they was playing it off the board. I had just reposted it on a video just the other day because I wanted to make sure that everybody kept up with the numbers that hadn't failed last year, and be sure to carry them over with the law average. So I'm looking for more numbers to start hitting now. And usually, like I say, take 2 or 3 months for the numbers to start to line up and come in. So that's a good thing. I'm probably looking for a double to fall next off the board, and then the 4 back pairs that we got left. It usually bounces around like that. It'll do the number, then it'll do a front pair or the back pair, and then it goes to one of the doubles. And we don't have that many doubles to pick from. Uh, we got 12 doubles to pick from. So that's working. Hey Ella, how you doing? How you doing? Glad you're able to make it with us. How's the grandkids doing? You still trying to keep up with them? That's good. That's good. Yeah. That's a good thing about being a grandparent. You can spoil them and send them home with their parents. That's what I did. We had all kind of crazy stuff going on with my kids. They'd be like, "Daddy, stop that." And I'd be like, "Okay." I bet they are. I taught my kids, grandkids, all the good habits and send them home with their parents to straighten them out. Okay. We got new viewers. Welcome to the live. And if you would, you say where you're from and what you might be looking for. Hey Trina, how you doing? Glad to see you make it. The evening draw, this 790 came out, and that 90 on the back pair hadn't failed for a while, so I was looking for it, just like and it's when it hit. To be truthful with you, it was almost 18 months out before it even started hitting last year when I hit it. So That's what I mean. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint, and it's not a quick fix. So, and that's why I say you gain patience with it when you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. When that 9-2 come out, that's why I carry them like that, because 9 out of 10, they'll start showing up back to back, like the 9-2, like 0, 9-2, 1, 9-2, 3, 9-2, 4, 9-2, all the way down. So that's why you have to carry them, and that's why I build my bucket list like that. Hey, Call, how you been, buddy? We've been on vacation again. Hey, Tara, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. But I've been putting my videos a little different, trying to get more detail in to explain the strategy to everybody as best as possible, um, and get the information out to them. So they're getting kind of well received. So that's what I'm doing now. You got anybody else that's new on the live? I had a couple of people call me today, so I'm waiting on some of them to come on too. You said Maryland players played 9-4-0. Oh, 9-4-0 coming as 0 through 9. Okay. Nine came 33 draws. Okay. Boxed them. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, 9-4. That's a good way to play. Like I said, if you play in a pair, and run it 0 through 9, and the 9 came 33 times. I don't know if I'm understanding that one, call about the 9 33 times. Okay. 9 and 3 draws later it hit. Okay. But I mean, if you're tracking them, you're gonna be able to see it. Hey, Jimmy Cox, how you doing? Glad to have you with us from Florida. Pick 3 numbers. We have a few subscribers that look at Florida Pick 3. With Jimmy, are you familiar with the Pick 3 at a glance strategy? Yeah, he said Florida. Yep, he said Florida. Do do you have a tracking system, Jimmy? You looked at the Pick 3 at a glance? Okay. So basically what Picture at a Glance is a strategy for tracking your own numbers for your own state. It's relatively simple. I take 22 numbers and do the 1-1 rundown on 22 numbers. And you have a master sheet with those 22 numbers where you can track all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations. If you go to my channel, which where you found this at, you can go to it's an introductory video, and when you look at the introductory video, I explain to you to go to the descriptions. Hey Ella, and hit the descriptions, and down in the descriptions, Jimmy, you'll see the links, and with those links, it's kind of like a setup so you can understand the Pick 3 at a Glance system and how it works. And so you can come here and learn more on how to use the system and how to pick your own numbers. Good. And do that. And you familiar with the 1-1 rundown and different rundowns? Are you familiar with those? Or are you just starting? Oh, okay. Okay, how you play the pairs? Like you play the pairs. I'll let Carl. Why don't you explain how you want him to play the pairs? Because you just talking about pairs. You're not talking about the front pairs and back pairs. So you're just talking about pairs. So basically, what it is on the pairs, like you got this 0-4. You kind of run it down like 0-4-0, 0-4-1, 0-4-2, 0-4-3, all the way down to 0-4-9. Same way with the 8-2. You'd run it 8-2. Go ahead. You think they're gonna drop that 3-8 pair tonight, Scott? Well, that 3-8 is hot. That 3-8 is hot. But I think that's what Carl is talking about here. Like the 8-2, you'd run it 8-2-0, 8-2-1, 8-2-2, 8-2-3. Basically, when you're playing those pairs like that, you box them. Like the 6-0, you'd run it 6. Oh, okay. You run that 6-0. You run it 600, 601, 602, 603, 604, on down to 609. That's how you run the pairs, pretty much. I'm pretty sure that's what Carl's talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what Carl is talking about. You run the pairs from 0 to 9, and it would be 50-cent box. And in Missouri, a 50-cent box on number is $50. 82873237 1 through 9 also, or 0 through 9. 0 through 9. In Missouri, it's 50-cent box on a pair, or $1. If you do $1, it's $100 on a pair. Well, not a pair, but it's $100 on that number. Like I said, the 040. Well, the 040 is not example. If that would be $200. But if you do 50 cent on 040, this is a double, it'll be $100 for Missouri. Yeah, Carl talking about Boxer numbers. If you're familiar with that, I don't know what all you know. Okay, Jimmy, you got it. Yeah. But as soon as you can, check that out and start getting with Pick Thread at a Glance and tracking your own numbers, going along with, where you're getting your other numbers from. You can't be tracking your own numbers in your own state because all the numbers are going to rotate differently. In all states, all midday number runs different and all evening numbers run differently. So when you start tracking, when you're tracking, you have to track midday from midday and evening from evening. You have to track them different. You can't, use one sheet to track both draws like that. I would kind of suggest whatever when you play, whether you play evening or midday, which one you like the best, you might want to track just one till you get the feel of it. And then if you feel you can track both of them, then do it like that. But once you start tracking the numbers, the good thing about it, tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and learning my system and a strategy, you're going to see what it really takes to hit these numbers and how long it takes for these numbers to come through. Basically, you got 365 numbers out of the year, and you got 1,000 numbers because you got 1 in 1,000 odds. If you played a different number every year, all you're going to get is 365 of those 1,000 numbers. You got 635 you have no idea what's going on with unless you're tracking all the numbers to see. And what the Pick Thread at a Glance does, it takes 22 numbers and combine all those 1,000 numbers into 22 columns. So you don't have to be looking at all 1,000 numbers to see what's going on. You played 359. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be off. I don't know if that was one of your everyday plays or you just was playing the number. But being off a number I'm always off a number, but I play my numbers consistently, so it don't really bother me about being one and one off, because like I say, you're gonna only be able to get a third of the numbers, and there's no telling how the numbers are rotating that you're gonna be one off in any occasion. But usually I look at the columns and check the columns and see how they go and how the numbers hit, and that's how I pick my numbers. But being one off I'm always one off or two off or one number off. So, but I just wait them out. That's why I say play them till they come, make that money out. That 9-2 and my 160, my 9, my 3 daily numbers, they've been off one for them for the last month. So my 790 that came out, my number is 076, one off. See, but I hold on to my numbers because I know they're going to come like that. I have everyday carries, and then if I need to back off, I can just back off and track the numbers and see how they're going and get a better idea of what numbers I'm going to pick to play. Like that, which makes the game more fun and interesting to me. So, and seeing what columns, like I say, a column can take 90 days to hit. Pick four with not pick four, but the doubles can take 4 months to hit. But when they do take that long, I got my eye on that column. So when my daily play numbers come in or I do hit, I always know where to go and get the numbers. and you're kind of more or less likely to be one off because you're going to have 10 numbers, but with the 10 numbers and their combinations on the doubles, you got 30 numbers you're looking at. Every one of those columns on the doubles represent 30 numbers. So you don't have to guess on 30 numbers if they ain't hit in 2, 3, or 4 months. You know what I'm saying? If you're keeping track. Same way on the singles. You're not, with one of those columns, the way I got them set up, when you look at the column, you're looking at 60 numbers because they can come 6 different ways. So you're looking at 60 numbers at a time that you don't even have to guess on because you're going to know if they ain't hit in 90 days, that's 60 numbers that you knew ain't hit in 90 days. And by the law of average, the more likelihood of one of those numbers hitting is great. Because me, I love when I can track a column down and it don't hit in 3 months. The longer they take to hit, the better. I love it. Hey, Renee, how you doing? Oh, no grandkids tonight. Okay, good for you. I'm glad you were able to make it. All right, glad to see you. Okay, but that's the beauty of the system. Good, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Renee. Um, that's the beauty of the system is the tracking and not rushing. Like I say, it's a marathon. It's not going to be a sprint. Um, and seeing what the numbers are doing. And it takes patience, not a quick fix on pick. Where pick 3 is the best because you can track all the numbers and see what they're doing. Um, uh, pick 4, whoever, if you want to play those. I don't have a strategy for pick 4. And then they coming out 9, a lot of states with a pick 5. And that's one, pick 4 is 1 in 10,000 odds, and the pick 5 is 1 in 100,000 odds. So uh, um, I don't see what system you can use. I think if somebody got one, I would love to see how you can track 10,000 numbers or what you can do to figure out what. And then most people, the thing is, they looking to try to hit a number the next day out of 10,000, or trying to figure out a system to hit a number next day out of 100,000 odds of hitting. Um, I don't know how that happens. Um, pick 3, like I said, is got the less odds and easy to track. I mean, I always did feel even with pick 3, I played pick 4 off and on, and I've hit maybe 3 or 4 times out of the years of hitting it, and it was all guess because I just grabbed some numbers and was lucky enough for them to hit. I don't think I never hit any straight. All of them was always boxed. But pick 3, when you line them numbers up and you start tracking them and following them, in fact, tracking that front pair and that back pair and them single digits, you're gonna be able to line them numbers up right. Because I do. I line them up and able to hit the front and back pair and hit them straight because you can see it. Like again, my example is that last year it was a real good year for me because all the numbers lined up just the way they were supposed to. But I wouldn't have been able to do that if I wouldn't track it. They lined up real good. And they came as they were supposed to because it was very few numbers left in 2022 that didn't come out due to the law average and tracking the front pairs and the back pair. And that's why I say if you're in a state where you can't play front pairs and back pair, it's still imperative that you track your front pairs and your back pairs because even before we had pairs, I was always tracking front pairs and back pairs and hitting like that because what I found out that if say I was tracking and 1, 2, 3 didn't come in, and I found that 1, 2 on the front and 2, 3 on the back hadn't came in, and I mated them up and made that one of my everyday carries, it'd come in exact just like that. I did the same thing last year numerous times when the 990 99 front hadn't came in, 99 back 90 back hadn't came in. I hit the 990, 09, 0 front pair and 90 back pair hadn't came in. I caught that because I realized that the 900 hadn't came in and the '09 front and the 90 back hadn't came in. Same way with the '60 and the '06 front and '60 back hadn't came in. So I lined them up and played '60. So that's pretty much how I did that. And you anybody can do the same thing when they track those numbers and see what front pairs and back pairs ain't played or what single pairs uh, like that. But they doing a lot of doubles and a lot of repeats. They did a lot of them in February, more than I've seen in a long time, especially doubles, because they played all the doubles last month, every one of them, the zeros to the double zeros to the double nines. that was a good one. And they did some repeats on us. So in February. So they come and they do a little bit different here. Look like I feel in March. And they should start hitting some of the numbers that didn't play last year that was brought over to this year. That's what I'm looking at. Anybody new got any questions on here that they want to know about Pick 3 at a glance? Anybody seeing the benefits of Pick 3 at a glance? I'm pretty sure you're on here. But I mean, the thing I love about it too, and wanting to get it out, everybody's going to be able, the more eyes, the better at looking at everything, like I say, and not missing some things, and having different strategies. That's what I love about it. And winning, and that's another thing. And having the patience. Hey, Salvador, how you doing? Glad to have you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, because the 3-8 hadn't came, and that 3-3-1. Yeah, and then they played the 8-8-6, the mirror of it. Um, but I think that 3-3. Well, we got 3-3-8 still on the board here that didn't fall last year, and then we got the. I'm looking at that 3-3-1 coming back again as 1-3-3. Or the 8-8-6, the mirror of it. But that column number 8 is hot. It's hot. You know. All right. Glad to hear, Salvador. Um, so it might be hot all year because it banged in February for Missouri evening draw. And but the 3, I'm looking for that 1-3-3 to come again, or the 3-3-1. Now I don't know, because usually when a number double fall like that or the mirror fall, I look for one of them, the other come the next month. But by falling twice, that might throw it off. Well, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I was, you can't play them all. I was looking for that 4-1 and that 3-3-1 because the fours hadn't failed for about 16 days. No fours. So I say they're gonna throw that 4 in that 3-4-1, but I didn't mess with it. I was looking at it, but at least I seen it. If I wanted to play it, I could have played it, but I didn't. I mean, like I always tell everybody, you want to stick to, I stick to a budget so I can play consistently. And being able to play consistently is going to be the key in most plays. I try to keep it, you know, under $10 until I hit, then I'll add more like that. Yeah. 390. Yeah. 390. It fell only twice I can remember because it was one of the numbers that was on the board that hadn't played to the end of the year. So 390 is a good one for sure. Oh yeah, the full moon. Is the full moon tonight? Okay, I had noticed. Oh yeah, the full moon numbers is a good one. I used my full moon number when I was not tracking, and it's still probably gonna be good too. And I usually look for the full moon. Um, hey Miss Sean, how you doing? I look for that full moon. Hey Town, how you doing? Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. Glad you did hit it. Uh, my full moon number was 447 and 477. I used to play, and I hit it like that. So, that's, like I say, before I do tracking. Doing great, doing great. Did you get that information that I sent? 5 dimes. Did they say 5 dimes wasn't around no more? I think it's something else now that's around. I don't know. There's something else. I don't know if 5 dimes around. I haven't played online, so. Um, but you're looking for triples if the 3/8 comes, full moon. Yeah, full moon, most people play triples. Uh, okay. Miss Shine, did you um, hit and miss? You get her information, or did you get a chance to get with her? How do you get the front pairs and the back pairs? Okay, the front pairs and the back pairs. Let's see if we can get this going here. I'm gonna turn the camera around and set up the front pair and the back pair. Okay, front pair and back pair is an annual sheet. Can you make this the front pairs and back pairs here? Can you make that out? Right. Yeah. Can you see that, Salvador? If you can, screenshot it. The front pair and the back pair. And what the numbers here is double zeros, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And you go 0, 1, all the way down to 0, 9 here. Then on 10, you go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, down to 19. And same here, 20, 21, all the way down to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89, 90 to 99. And these numbers at the top are the same numbers at the bottom. Just a line to separate the front pair from the bottom pair. Okay? Now, say the number that comes in, any number, if it's a 1, 2, 3, I think you can see that. Yeah, if it's 1, 2, 3, the front pair is going to be the 1, 2, which you mark off right here, and the back pair going to be the 2, 3, which you go to the back pair and mark it off. And like I say, it's an annual sheet. And as you tracking the numbers for the front pairs and back pairs, as you get into the year, you see what front pairs and back pairs ain't failed. When you get ready to pick a number or play a number, you're going to more likely know how to play it. Because say, again, if you're looking at, again, I'm going to go with the 1, 2. If you're looking to play this 1, 2, 3, and you see the 1, 2 front and the 2, 3 back ain't came in at all, along with the 1, 2, 3, 9 out of 10, you're going to play it 1, 2, 3, 123. That's how you're going to play it. Or if you do a double, say the zeros, especially double zeros, say number 004. So you do the 00 if it's a double on the front, and the 04 at the bottom on the back if it's a double. And quite naturally, if it's a triple, if it's triple zeros, you do double zeros on the front and double zeros on the back, like that. But it's an annual sheet, but you're tracking throughout the year, so you always know where your front pairs and back pairs are at. And at the end of the year, any of these numbers that you don't mark off on the front pair or the back pair, you carry over to the next year, because the numbers are going to rotate. You got 1,000 numbers that take almost 3 to 4 years for them 1,000 numbers to rotate out. Majority of them to rotate out, should I say. So that's why it's important for when you get ready to pick a number, you'll know what front pair and back pair on the numbers haven't played. Okay? Yeah, you can see it on those. You should, and the same thing when I don't know if you can you see the can you see the master sheet here? Is that any clearer for everybody? So when you do your master sheet and you track your numbers and you see any of these numbers, like let's say it again, 1, 2, 3, I like to use that as an example. You see it ain't came out, then you just compare it to your front pair and back pair that hasn't hit or whatever number it is. Then you know exactly how to play that number pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, Jimmy. On all, you have to have a complete tracking system of the 1,000 numbers to hit. That's worked for me. Um, and you'll see the difference because what it does is open your eyes to what's really going on with the 1,000 numbers and what it takes to hit them. Um, that's about the best as I can give it. And you're gonna have your slow periods, but it's not gonna mess you up because you're watching the actual 1,000 numbers. You were actually watching them 1,000 numbers, and there's no guesswork in what they're doing. And like I said, when you see a column take 3 or 4 months to hit, or not only one column, but you can have two columns that take 2 months to hit. That's 160 numbers. That's 120 numbers. Ain't hit in 2 months, so you don't have to guess on those two columns. If you just play them 50-cent box, both of them for $10, on average, some gonna come off that column. Now the doubles are different. They could take 4 months to hit on a column, but that's cool. If they take 4 months on me, 9 out of 10, when I hit, I play that whole column straight box. Because I know it ain't came out in 4 months, and 9 out of 10, the numbers that I have on whatever those columns going to come like that. It works like that in Missouri. It has for me. But the columns is a dead giveaway when they don't hit, and you track it and you playing. And then the front pair and the back pair again, like I said. The way I hit the triple eights is by tracking the front pair and back pair. Because in December, the back eights hadn't failed all year. And then another thing, 3-3, the double threes and the double eights hadn't failed for like 2 months. So I knew that threes and eights were in play. And they mirror each other. The double threes and the double eights mirror each other. Let's see. Is the front pair and back pair sheets to be yearly or monthly? The front pair and back pair sheets are yearly. You don't have to do them every month. Nielsen, that's a yearly sheet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does, but I just that front pair back pair sheet was me a lifesaver. I loved it when I know. Don't ask me how I came up with it. I just say, hey, I need to track the front pair. As I thought about ways to win hitting better, I came up, well, maybe I need to know how to hit the front pair and back pair sheet, and I came up with that, and it helped a lot with hitting straights. That's how I hit most of my straights. On front pair and back pair, and that's how and especially toward the end of the year, like I say, hitting the eights, it was the double eight back pair hadn't failed all year, and that's when I loaded up on the eights, and I would have loaded up more if I had realized that the front eights didn't look to see that the front eights hadn't failed once, but in January. Well, it's really loaded up, but you can't see everything. You'll miss something. You'll miss some things. But yeah, that's a yearly sheet. But you'll love it once you start being able to match them up, and you'll be able to match them up through the year when you'll see about June or so, and you'll be marking them off, and you're looking at a number to play. First thing you're gonna do is see if the front pair or the back pair fail of that number. Yep. And then another thing you can look at that I look at tracking the front pair and back pair. I see what mirrors of the front pair and back pair ain't failed. I look to see if the 8-8 front pair ain't failed or the 3-3 front pair ain't failed. I look at the mirrors. That kind of gives me an idea of how I'm gonna play. That's why I said with the triple eights and the triple threes, and both of them came in last year, the triple eights and triple threes. And well, we didn't get the threes, eights, and the nines. But like I always say, I'll pretty much just play triples toward the end of the year to see if any come out. If none don't come out, then I'll look to see which ones I play, and it depends pretty much on the tracking and tracking front pair and back pair. And I tell anybody if they go all year and 0-0 front and 0-0 back ain't played, just call me. Then I'll probably try to learn how to play online so I can play in that state wherever it's at. Wherever it's at. If you see double zeros or double twos and double, but we had that happen here in Missouri. But the twos, they haven't failed yet, but they failed midday. 2-2 front and 2-2 back only failed last year once on the front and once on the back. Then when it came February here with 7-2-2 this year. So that's why. Okay, you got to win some money. Yeah. Um, you're welcome, Salvador. Um, if you've been tracking, if you can find a way to find a back pair of Salvador, pretty much. I don't know. You say Florida, I think it is. Find out which back pair ain't played in over a year, if it's one. Like or front pair, okay? Front pair or back pair, what I just showed you, ain't played in a year, over a year. And you might want to play it 0-9 and put that number on the back end and start playing it. And the way I play, when I find a number ain't played in over a year on the back end, this is how I do it. I play it $2 on the front or the back, which one I find, $2 on the back end, okay? Then well, yeah. Well, usually if I'm playing a double, and I got a board that strategy number 5. I'm gonna show that. I haven't showed that in a while. Let me show this one right quick. I think I got it up. You might want to screenshot this one for sure. If you can see it. Okay, I kind of put this board together, and it's been great for me, real great. It's not really a strategy, but because the master sheet does the same thing, but I just organized this one. It's a way to put them together. This here, can you see that, Salvador? On your doubles. This is my number 5. Can you see those numbers? 001, 11, 0, 5, 5, 6, and 665. Okay, can everybody make this out? I don't know if you've seen it. This 665, I have it kind of. Whiteboards are nice, but I keep having to paint over them. Can you see this board here? I don't know, my phone might be slow or something. Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up or something so I can know that y'all can hear me. All right, my thing must be froze up on my other phone here. Let me see. Uh, eight. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Now, okay. You can see the board. Okay. This here, what I did, I put the set was mate and mirror. These mates and mirrors, these are all the doubles set up as mates and mirrors of each other. So like that, the 338 is right here. You know, they all organized. So say for instance, at a glance, if the 001 come in, okay. You can't see the numbers. Okay, good. But you will be able to go to the channel and see the numbers better as you go through. But you got the 001 and the 110, the 556 and the 665. The 001 and the 110 are mates. The 556 and the 665 mate, but they mirror each other. Um, do you know what mirrors are, Salvador? What I mean by say mirrors, numbers mirroring each other. Oh, okay. Okay, Belzy. Glad to see you feeling better. Oh, Belzy. Great, great, great. Glad to hear it. Okay. Oh, okay. So you ought to be in pretty good shape, Salvador, if you know what mirrors are and look at the board. You ought to be in good shape. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah, that's right, Salvador. One is a six, zero is a five. Yeah, you're exactly right. Good, good. So, all righty. Wow. I'm glad to see everybody's here today, supporting the channel. It's growing and getting a lot of calls. I was busy working today, almost up to 12 o'clock p.m. So getting things done, but I'm enjoying it. and it's growing fast. Whew, it's growing fast. And appreciate everybody's on here that's helping. Carl, Scott, all you all. And as we go, we're going to get them. I'm telling you. We tracking them. I'm still telling you, we ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, man, we're going to track these numbers. The actual 1,000 numbers coming in. And they line up. Wait till they start lining up, y'all. Wait till they start lining up. Okay. All right. And if you've been new and you enjoy the live, don't hesitate to jump in. And if there's anything I can explain to make it easier. And then also, I think I'm going on 900 videos. So, okay. All right, James. I'm going on 900 videos now. I think I'm about 3 for 900. So I'm pretty sure with the live and with the videos, I'm pretty sure you can get it. And with calling me or texting me or emailing me, however you can to get in touch with me. I'm easy to get in touch with, so that won't be a problem. And if for some reason, and YouTube, if you put comments and stuff up, sometimes they won't show up, or sometimes they'll disappear. So you might do better if I don't respond on a comment, is to email me, or for sure email me. Okay, because I try to keep momentary email empty, so when I get an email, I'll see it right away. All right, family, I think this. Glad everybody was here, and thank you for your support. And play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. Okay, Bill, you say on the triangle chart, the pairs that you carry over, once you do, they haven't been played. Is that when you check the front pair and back pair on those numbers? On the triangle. Oh, okay. On the triangle chart, the pairs that you carry over, once you do, they haven't been played. Is that when you check the front pair? Yeah, I would check the front pair and back pair on them also if they hadn't been played for sure. If you know that, if that's definitely what I'm gonna do, is check that front pair and back pair of BLC if they haven't played, because that's gonna tell you where to place them, pretty much. Like if the 3/8 ain't fail, and I see that it ain't fail on the front or the back, then that the front, then I know to play it on the front. If it ain't fail on the back, I know to play it on the back. That's how well with the that's usually how you catch them too. Yep, exactly right. Like example, 4/4 pair, then you see 1/4, hatch them up together. Yep, four. That'd be 4/1 4/4. Yep. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Beyonce. All right, family. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.